To fruition now. The new force for President Obama.
It's every Monday through Friday morning, 9 to 11 Eastern Time, right here on Digital Talk.
And now, it's time to go in the garage with Bodie Stroud.
Hello, everybody, and welcome in the garage. Stroud.
Mitchell McDonald.
Please introduce me.
And our wonderful new co-host, Lynn Westberger.
Oh my God, not Westerberger. Sherry Lynn Westridge.
Oh, Westridge. Sorry about that. I knew that. I was kidding. Everybody knows I'm kidding. I'm a kidder. That's what I do. I love to do that. I love to kid. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Every week we're brought to you with our products. Check them out, steelco.com. And also, we'd love to hear from you. So please feel free to call in at 800-336-2225. You can also email us your tech questions at bodie.com/in-garage. Listen to us every week. Is today Wednesday?
This is
Today is Wednesday.
Week.
It's the hump. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, listen to us Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. They probably already are if they're listening to us now, right?
If they can hear you, they're listening.
There. Yeah. Or make sure you watch us. It's always nice to see what's going on and see our pretty faces sitting here in the studio. We are live from BC Industries at tikilive.com/show/CR Studio Live. A lot of forward slashes there.
Say that 5 times fast.
Right?
Rude.
I could. I'm not a fast talker. If I start fast, I start tripping over my tongue. I have like overly large tongue.
I don't want to know.
Okay. I got better watch where the lines across there.
I'm right here.
I know. Yeah, I better, like I said, I better watch what I say. Yeah, so a lot going on. I got back to the LA Auto Show. We took Tim and Alan's Camaro over there. It was interesting. Did a meet the press and all that good stuff. Met Bruce Jack this morning.
Did you really?
Interesting, yeah.
Was he?
He was good. He was good.
Was he a talker?
Yeah, he was a talker. He was cool.
Chatty.
Yeah, he was a very, very big fan of mine.
Was he really? Are you a fan of his?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
You met him.
Yeah. I don't know. He didn't say he was a very fan of mine. I was just but how could he not be? Right?
Isn't everyone? We are.
Exactly. So, but that was cool. A lot of cool cars. We had met his. Did he come in? His son, at our old shop. I think they came in a long time ago. So good to see him again. There was a lot of cool cars, a lot of cool stuff. They're unveiling a lot of new cars. I tell you what they were, but I'm really not a new car guy.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm old car.
Yeah, that's the question about 3 old cars and old school and whatever. But it's okay because coming up next we have the Car Czar that's going to be on the. He's an expert.
And he know.
He's going to know. He's going to be joining us live from the LA Auto Show. He's walking around, so we'll get to see. We'll get to ask him questions. What's the latest and the greatest, and what's new and upcoming, and what do you want to see? Right? That's all you got is neat.
Neato.
Yeah.
Can't wait to the car, the Czar of car.
Czar of car, yeah. So Doug will be joining us, and later giving away gift cards to Phenix AN Fittings. It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for your free gift card. Yeah, I want a gift card. Can we win a gift card?
I tried to. I didn't.
Did you? Yeah, we picked randomly off of Facebook. So we'll see who the lucky winners are coming up. Stay tuned for more In the Garage. You're listening to CRN Digital Talk.
Okay, we got Doug Brauner ready to go.
Whether you're restoring a classic car, building a hot rod, or just bringing your daily driver to like new conditions, Rubber Products is your choice for quality automotive rubber and weather stripping. As one of the world's award-winning custom car and hot rod builders, both prefers to work directly with Steel Rubber products on his award-winning project cars and show vehicles. In addition, Steel Rubber works with top builders like Bodie to confirm the fit and function of its as well as develop new products. So for products that fit like the original, last a lifetime, and look like they should, you can't get a better product anywhere. If your dream ride sounds like contact Steel Rubber products and enjoy a ride that sounds like this. Steel Rubber, a difference you can hear and quality you can see. Visit us on the web at www.steelrubber.com or call us at 800-44.
Stand by, Brauner, ready to go.
Remember, if you want the best, you want Steel Rubber products.
Welcome back, everybody, in the garage. We're all here, me, Bodie Stroud, wonderful Sherry Lynn, and the fantastic Mitchell McDonald. But you're not much for Mitchell, I promise you.
I'll keep down the show.
Whoa, easy.
Wait,
There,
I
easy.
know. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Keep it down is right.
Oh, great. Got a cool show for you today. We're going to be having Doug Brauner from who's going to be joining us from LA Auto Show. So we're going to be seeing what's going on there. And he's the Car Czar.
That's right.
He's
I
been-
actually did homework on him. He is the Car Czar.
all right.
He's pretty cool.
All right. Well, let's get him. Doug, you there?
I am, and I can tell you right away, I am absolutely not worthy of that build-up production. So
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Listen, I saw your program, and it is fantastic. I saw you climbing the Bay Bridge, like thousands of feet above the Bay Bridge on a little tiny cable. Yeah, he's a madman.
Right. And a lot of people, and thank
Wow.
you, by the way, very kind. A lot of people, hey, Doug, I thought you did the car show, why climbing the cable today?
That's what I'm thinking now. You lost me.
Because I have a boss, we're in suite, like, people are not trying to kill you.
So does that mean that's what's next for me in my career? Is start
You're gonna
mountain
climb
climbing,
the Bay
base
Bridge.
jumping?
Absolutely. When you have enough self-loathing that you need to,
Yeah.
pretty much do anything for $1.50, that is where your career really takes off.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so funny. So tell us, you're live. I guess I just missed you. I should have texted for you. I didn't see you, but there was press and everything else there. Everyone was running around. But you are live from the LA Auto Show right now. What's going on over there?
It is a big show. We know this, and it's not just footage or the amount of cars. It's the influence that the LA Auto Show has really gained. I've been covering the show for 18, 19 years now. Never seen it on the part of the automakers. Got into an argument the other day with another, jerky reporter like myself. Doug, it's all about Detroit. And I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm thinking LA.
Yeah.
Everybody's here. Everybody's vying for the attention of morons like me. A lot of cars that we're talking about. And what's so interesting are the amount of 2015 models that are being revealed for the first time.
Wow.
I haven't even had stuffing in my turkey.
Yeah, no
and 2015, but
wow.
here we go. I'll point out a couple real quick that have caught my eye. Most notably, the MKC. This is a crossover link. The point here is that you guys, and I'm just going to say it, yes, you actually can, under the age of 70, like Lincoln. Lincoln. I mean, look, years ago, these guys had adult diaper changing in their dealers, okay? That's changing. Lincoln back. Introduced second out of 4 vehicles for the year. They don't like it. I like that joke, by the way.
Yeah, you need bad publicity, trust me.
I absolutely agree. The cool thing about MKC, other than it getting really good, that's why the EcoBoost engine horsepower, is that it has a self-park. We've seen that before in other cars where it parallel parks itself. This car is a park out feature, so if you're stuck in a space and you don't want to take to try to get out, the car gets out.
No way.
Hey, I like
Are
that.
you serious?
Where was this thing when I needed it?
I need my F-250.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. My F-250. I need it on my Lincoln. I have a 69 Lincoln. I need a Lincoln because that thing's a boat. And I need help.
You just need to cut that out. and then you got double the size. Right. A couple other notables. Audi showed off their line of the S3. Pretty cool brand for anybody under the age of 30. You know, the young set, they love Audis. They're now going to be offering 4G connectivity on board. Car, a hotspot for 8 wireless devices. Only $29,000 starting point. Watch for Audi to continue to gobble up market share. It's like BMW, Lexus. Me, Audi's making a lot of people nervous. Subaru's talking about their WRX, newer and faster, and yes, Subaru Car Czar, because they basically themselves as two companies. Company that builds cars that people with Birkenstock and the look of snow. They make cars for the tuner crowd, and they have mad respect from young men who love WRX and stick to the track. Jaguar showing off the F-Type. The I'll get to the point here. Everybody wants it. 550 horse V8.
Heck
0
yeah.
to 60.
There you go.
2 points. The exhaust sound. You can change it. Literally can manipulate the exhaust sound by pushing a button.
What?
So here's the point. I'm a fully middle-aged married guy, so you know I'm slinking home late at night from that big bowling date that we have. Down the exhaust, you know.
There
but then
you
when I
go.
roll up to your studios, because we're going to go to lunch, I'm going to let it roar. You know?
There you go.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I mean, what are they going to come up with next? I mean, there's not. I guess there is a world of new stuff.
Oh, thank you for the tee up. See, you just.
There you go.
Come on. The BMW 4 Series unveiled about 20 minutes ago. I was excuse me, you're going to love this thing. First of all, the drop top. One of the things about hard top conversion is when you put the top into the trunk, there's no trunk. They solved that problem. Tons of, even with the top down, really cool engineering. And then check this out. Inside, it's got touch pads that you can finger, and in your own writing, write on it. When it gets better. If you do something like the closest to parlor, it will recognize your request that you're and it will answer it and give you directions.
That is insanity. Wait, now what car, what vehicle you're talking about?
That's the BMW 4 Series convertible. Wow. It is introduced about 10 minutes ago to the world.
Well, I love this. I love stuff you're telling us because my mind immediately is going because and all the old stuff. So everything you are saying, I have already put in an old car.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm including it into our bill.
Yeah, exactly. It's already out. It's
I love it.
Yeah, so that's funny.
Also notable, I think, is Kia. Guys have got Honda and Nissan really crazy nervous. The amount of market share they've been able to gather. It's introducing the K900 luxury, $50,000. Supposed to go head-to-head to BMW and the Mercedes. Kia gained share in the premium luxury market at the $50,000 price point. It's easy to say no one's going to build it. That's kind of what I'm inclined to say, but here's the point. Who would have ever thought Kia is the fifth most recognized brand in this country? Nowhere. And not count these guys out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I would have never thought. That brand doesn't high end. That's
when I think
economy.
of that. See, now I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'6". Now when I think of Kia, I think of me getting in that car, and it just doesn't even fit. It's like you know. Yeah, exactly. Let's just sunroof and my head's sticking out the roof. Oh shoot!
No, I know. You can't come out. I mean, as an analyst, I look at give me a break. Who is going to spend $50,000?
Exactly.
And yeah, I think smart. They're not going to be building these cars unless they sense that they're going to be able to sell them. So
there you go.
Hearts, you know, I'm on for the ride to watch them.
Well, hey, Doug, hang on for a second. Take a break, and we're going to be right back. Listen to CR Talk.
If you're considering buying hardwood flooring, don't do anything until you've written down this number and received a free Lumber Liquidators catalog.
The flooring with high quality with an unlimited price tag.
Call in the next minutes to get your free catalog.
Lumber Liquidators is a vastly better quality than flooring I installed 6 years ago. And for a fraction.
So, great hardwood at unbeatable prices. Lumber Liquidators. We buy direct from the mills. All right now, our flooring guide and catalog absolutely free. It's filled with top hardwood flooring, including solid hardwoods, laminates, and bamboos, and even Bellawood pre-finished with a 100-year transferable warranty. The same floor Bobby has at home. This free catalog is full of tips, ideas, and our flooring project list to make your buying decisions easy. Hurry, call right now to get a copy of this free guide and catalog. Call 800-542-0122 to get your free copy now. 800-542-0122.
Hi, this is Joe Montaigne. Every time my Uncle Willie tells me about his service in Patton's Third Army in World War II, I'm reminded of what we do in the U.S. Army. 14 generations of American soldiers who courageously defend the nation. Stories represent the best of America and should never be forgotten. Join me to help the National Museum of the United States Army, along over tribute to all American soldiers. To learn, visit armyhistory.org.
Hi, I'm Fred Dry, Alpha Flex with the Mega 5. When it comes to joint pain and inflammation, I'm an expert. I played 13 years in the National Football League. I've been run over by the best. So when I have a flare-up, I don't want a painkiller, I want a solution. I've been taking Alpha Flex with the Mega 5 for a long time now, and I've lost without it. It's powerful and natural, so don't go for over-the-counter or prescription painkillers. Get Alpha Flex with the Mega 5. It's a solution to pain and inflammation. Go to alphaflex.com right now and enter promo code FIRE now and get free shipping and you can buy your first bottle at 50% off. It's 50% off. Half the price. That's alphaflex.com. And don't forget to enter promo code DRYER, DYER, for your 50% discount.
Chuck Wilder here, host of Talkback. Noon to p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. 3 to 5 out there on the East Coast. You know, we cover everything you need to know to keep up with they don't want you to know. CRN, Digital Talk, noon to 2 Pacific Daylight Savings Time.
Welcome back to the garage with me, Bodie Stroud, Sherry Lynn, and Rachel. And on the phone with us right now, if you're just joining us, is Brauner, and he is the Car Czar. He is coming to us live from the LA Auto Show, and he's been telling us all this cool stuff that's going on there and new technology that's on these cars and all that stuff. When we were on break, I was talking to Sherry Lynn, and she was so into what you did. And when she watched your stuff last night, she's got a question.
I just have a question.
Yeah.
It's something I actually saw on your Facebook. I believe that's where I saw it, and it is underhood cooking recipes. And I saw where you had a trip steak with a recipe where you for 30 minutes at 65 miles per hour. Like you have it down to a science. Is that your recipe?
There is no question. I am that low end. I'm on the verge of my own, like, hillbilly syndicated show.
I love it.
Yes, we do. We do it every year. We try to tie it into full tailgating, where we will see what we can literally cook. It's simple. It's like, you know, a hot dog. And we've actually managed to graduate it to we can now cook pretty much anything as long as we have enough. So
I love it.
Steak, we stick it under, we just driving and you know, pull over a restroom and then you know, empty your bladder and double check whether your meat.
I think you could just do it at home from work. You just kind of put it in before you leave work. By the time your dinner's done, you bring it in for the family.
Exactly. Why don't stop
it's fantastic.
And pick up a pizza, darn it. Throw in a casserole before you leave work. And just pray for a little bit of traffic.
Pray for a little bit of traffic. Then people would be praying, huh? Well, let's see.
You gotta pull over.
With
Dinner's
traffic,
burning.
it's going to be about an hour and a half. That would be just about perfect.
Right. Hour and a half is about medium to medium well. So depending on how you like it.
That is hilarious. Oh my God! When she was telling me, I was like, "What?" So I got to hear this.
No,
that is incredible.
We absolutely do it real. So yeah, just watch out for you guys are the pros. I know you know this, but for your listeners, please remember, there are moving parts under that hood, or we like to call it.
Disclaimer. Do not do this.
Just beware.
We need to come up with. I just started thinking we need to come up with like a grill so that it kind of lays over the top of the engine and it protects you from moving parts in the fan. And all the, you know what I mean? So there's no problem. Yeah, you got like a little griddle under there. You know what I mean?
Well,
you get going. I'm coming over to you guys, and I'll tell you, I am a buffet like you have never.
Say no more. All we got to do is hear
All
food,
right.
and we all come right. As long as there's some bread to go along with that food. So, you've been doing the Car Czar for more. You've hosted this for more than 15 years, huh? How'd you start doing that?
It goes back to literally the background system, and remarkably, I opened my first repair shop in Sacramento, California, in the late '80s, and we got busy. My goal with the business in those days was not obviously fix cars well, but do things I just didn't understand why the industry wasn't doing. All these signs. I hate signs. Signs. They make me crazy. And from our repair shop, it's like, don't say that. Yeah. We don't do that. I thought, can't I bring a customer into the garage, show them what a rotor looks like, and grab that caliper? So I called my lawyer. They're like, I don't know why you can't do it. And we started doing it. And it was that type of outreach customer I think made kind of the groundwork I do today.
So you have two shops still going in Sacramento, and you're actually turning wrenches in there.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm, travel schedule can be hectic. Working now we're here as well, the NBC Sports Network. So during the Auto Show, we're on the road a lot. When I'm home.
You're right.
Shop.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
No. I am absolutely in working on cars, and it's really where I'm at my most comfortable. And ironically, it's an ongoing joke within my house. I'm married, I have 4 kids, but my wife met me many years ago because I worked on a car. I fancy myself big time. My special any given day, just put a shirt on. Really
sounds like my wife. Sounds like the person. Well, hey Doug, we're gonna go. You get at it. You go after what you do. What's your website and everything where everybody can get?
You know what? I gotta do this for my boss. NBC Sports Network. The TV show will air it in about 2 weeks. LA Auto Show on the NBC Sports Network. Watch it often. Just don't shut up. There, my boss will be happy, and my check will clear. If listeners have a car, if they have a car question, and I am not kidding, Facebook.com/The Car Czar. I answer every single person myself. It's almost overwhelming, but I do it.
Thank you, Doug.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want...
Okay, Bodie, we got the next guest right up. Tim coming up next.
Your living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even financial information.
They obviously researched every place, not just giving me names. Really? They found a place she could afford, and it was magnificent. We're now very confident that she's safe. They just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior information, call Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
If you're struggling to find reliable senior living information for your mom or dad, then call or go online to get the free help you need during this turbulent time. Call now, 800-704-6182. 800-704-6182.
Located in the heart of Maui's premier resort, Kapali Beach Hotel is a officially recognized as Hawaii's most Hawaiian and the #1 best value in Hawaii. Range of accommodations and affordable dining. This is the ideal setting for Hawaiian dreams into lifelong memories. I Hawaiian every evening. Year-round children's program, weekly arts and crafts fairs, welcome breakfast, and departure Kukui Lei ceremony at the swim in the whale-shaped pool, indulge in fabulous spa and hotel salon. Enjoy Hawaiian hospitality at its best at the Kapahali Beach. Call 800-262-8430 or go to kbhmaui.com. That's kbhmaui.com. Aloha.
How deep in debt are you? $10,000? $50,000? Maybe even more? And every day that goes by, you know what happens. Your debt gets larger and larger and larger. Well, if you have your mushrooming problem, stress it is caused, make this free call today to the Debt Solutions Network. One quick no-obligation call is all it takes for our partner companies to show you how they can help you get out of debt. Have $10,000 or more in combined debt and you want to learn how you can solve it? Make this free, no-obligation call now.
800-814-5108, 800-814-5108.
If you are in serious debt,
Again, Tim ready to go.
call my friends at the Debt Solutions Network.
800-814-5108, 800-814-5108. Call us 24/7. 800-814-5108.
PRN listeners, welcome to California. Stop by a great restaurant, the Restaurant at 1760 North Vermont Avenue, Hollywood. Enjoy entertainment like the music of the legend Marty and Elaine at the world-famous Dresden Restaurant. The Dresden was the location making of the movie Swingers. Now you can swing with stars Marty and Elaine. Plus, enjoy great food like French onion soup, artichoke hearts, and many other great appetizers. Seafood, there's salmon, scampi, New Zealand orange roughy, halibut, superior whitefish, and specialties like veal marsala, piccata, and picanha. Plus, we've got a great roast rack of lamb, chicken piccata, and blue, and pasta dishes too. Steaks, filet, New York, Chateaubriand for much more too, including chops, prime rib of beef, and an incredible ribs. It's the Dresden Restaurant, open for lunch Monday through Saturday and dinner Monday through Sunday. Check us out at 1760 North Vermont. Call 323-665-4294.
Well, back to sorry about that. I had to cut Doug off there, but I think he got it all in. Did a good, pretty cool stuff. I love his hood cooking story. That's awesome. We're gonna have to get him on for a full segment.
Yeah,
soon.
he's great.
Just see what he's up to. See what he's about. Kind of like a post play auto show report. You know what I mean?
Have his website at thecarzar.com.
Check him out.
And then at Facebook.
Spell it. What is it spell?
Carzar, THECAR, which is the car. CAR.
See, nobody would have put that C in there before
People
the
know.
Z. The C before the Z. Oh, they do?
The Czar.
The Czar. Is that just how it's?
No.
I
Czar.
Sorry, I don't know that stuff. All I do is they keep me locked up in this shop, and I'll turn a wrench every day, all day long. Mitchell, we wait for each other every once in a while. Sometimes we flip each other off. It depends on the mood.
Live.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, it's a good way. He gets out some aggression, I get it out, and it's all good. We smiles on our faces and it works. So sorry, I'm out of the loop.
You're not on your iPhone, Westrich.
Welcome back. We had Doug joining us from the LA Auto Show. The Car Czar had some cool stories. But joining us now is Tim Adcock from Phenix Industries, and we are going to be talking about new products. I know he's very excited about some new stuff they got. We've had him on the show before. Great new product. We carry your whole line. And we're going to be giving away cards, $1 gift cards. Pick some random people on Facebook that liked and, you know, posted and everything. So we're going to happy people.
Yeah, when you go to our Facebook, you go to Bodie Industries, you get prizes.
There you go. See? Us, prizes. Man, I Actually, I'm one of the guys. I went under fake name. I created a
Did you
fake
really?
Facebook page, and I entered. So.
But we have all the Phenix Industries stuff here. What do you don't need to win.
Oh, I guess I could grab something off the wall.
Yeah, I just grabbed it from
Oh, man. Well, Tim, are you there?
I am.
Hey,
I'm
Tim.
with you.
How you doing, man?
Bodie, it's good to talk to you, and congratulations. It looked like you had a good team of this year, and I love that Camaro. That thing is top shelf.
Well, thank you very much. Yep, I think you've helped us with that, helped us with the truck. We had the truck as well. Yeah, so tell us what's new. I got your comment on Facebook about how excited you are to tell us the latest and greatest, and I know that you guys you already have the coolest stuff around. I mean, you have all kinds of stuff. I remember our last conversation we had, how Miss was blown away, and we didn't stop talking about it after the show, but I hear you have some new stuff. What you got going on, man?
We do. But first, am I to understand I just followed a guy who gave cooking recipes? Is that
Yes. Yes, but did you hear how this stuff was cooked? It was cooked under the hood. I guess he can tell you how many miles, at how long you need to cook this stuff under your hood, and it'll when you get there. Gotta appreciate that. That's cool.
Now there's
I do. I feel like the guest on Johnny Carson show who wrote a diet.
No, the car, he owns two automotive shops, and he travels interviewing everyone about the industry. He's actually a pretty legit guy.
Yeah, he does just cook meat.
Well, I get that. I just, I gotta understand that. So, but I understand they're not, then it can't be that exciting at times. But that was good. That was good stuff. I haven't heard of that in a long time. I actually have a trout recipe that I use to cook on the hood. But
really?
If you drive too far, and you kind of Chernobyl, and anyway.
My God, I have a buddy who makes these trout quesadillas. I'll tell you real quick, and they are phenomenal. They are unbelievable. We call them lobster quesadillas because if you catch it fresh out of the river, the lake, whatever, and you cook it right away, I swear to God, it's lobster quesadilla. So good. And tap.
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar with that.
Really?
We have changed the dynamic of the show. This is
cooking
in the kitchen
Tim.
with Bodie.
All right. Yeah. Anyways, so talk
to
us.
To hold the audience. So, on the new stuff, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the big fish first. But for a long time, we've had an extensive line of -3 and -4 things, whether they're unions or hose ends or of different configurations, keys and for elbows, and for the brake lines and power steering lines. Things like that. We stepped back and we looked at it, and with just a couple of more fittings added to a very complete, very economical, high-pressure nitrous system set of fittings. And one of the keys to that, I don't know how much nitrous you fool with out there, but that's a big thing out there in the world today, is people setting up a nitrous system. And, it starts with a brake fitting, with a -3 or a -1/16" thread. And from there, there's just all kinds of choices in Phenix line that allow you to do whatever you need to do to your nitrous.
Oh, cool.
Quite honestly, up to now, I think the people out there making this stuff are proud of it. And ours are moderately priced, high quality American fittings. So that's a big breakthrough. We're going to install in the next catalog an entire nitrous system. But as you're savvy enough, if you're doing a nitrous system, take a look at our hose ends and our and 4 fittings. You should be able to get everything you need to plumb your nitrous system.
Very. That's got to be tough too, because you guys are constantly coming up with new stuff, and now you got to make another catalog.
Oh my goodness!
I've been working on a lot for 7 years.
We're on our Volume 3 catalog is obviously out and in print now. You probably have that in your shop. Outdated it pretty quickly by coming up with new products.
That's
Sometimes
good.
We'll send people up to Phenix.com, just PHX Industries, and there is products where you can look at some of this stuff. And we'll post it there until we do publish the next bench catalog, which will probably be somewhere middle to late next year. And this year we've got 2,800 numbers in the current catalog. I'm not sure what the next count's going to be, but I've seen the final list, or the current working list, which is over 12,000 part numbers.
Wow. Well, that's a good problem. That's a really good problem, Tim. Well, hold tight there. Let's take a commercial break real quick. Listen to CR Talk Radio.
I sneaked into my kids' rooms and took temperatures while they're sleeping, next to my exergen thermometer. All I did was swipe their foreheads for a few seconds. It didn't even wake them up. My sister nurse told us about the temporal scanner, and it's the best. Real the money, and don't have to deal with ears or rears, if you know what I mean.
I'm Dr. Frank Pompey, founder of Exergen. Thousands of hospitals and clinics rely on temporal scanners. I'm confident you will too.
The Exergen temporal scanner. Pick one at Costco, online retail. Visit us at exergen.com.
Whether you're storing a classic car, building a hot rod, or just bringing your daily driver back to like-new condition, Steel Rubber Products is your choice for quality automotive rubber parts and weather. As one of the world's award-winning custom car and rod builders, Bodie Stroud prefers to work directly with Steel Rubber Products on his award-winning project cars and show vehicles. In addition, Steel Rubber works with top builders like Bodie to confirm the fit and function of its parts, as well as develop new products. Rubber products that fit like the original, last a long time, look like they should. You can't get their product anywhere. Your dream ride sounds like... Contact Steel Rubber Products and enjoy a ride that sounds like this. Steel Rubber Products, a difference you can hear and quality you can see. Visit us on the web at www.steelrubber.com or call us at 800-447-0849. And remember, if you want the best, you want Steel Rubber Products.
Geico. It's a man who just saved on his motorcycle insurance.
What up? Evan here. Question. You like apples? Get to the minute. First, check out my motorcycle. Flames? Yep. Saddlebags? Yep. Nikatори! Sorry, ladies. I ride solo. Now, for it. How you like them apples? Aw, don't cry. Insuring this beast was really easy. Called Geico and boom, saved enough to buy that car. Now, if you dry your tears, I'll just let you ride in it.
Geico Motorcycle. See how much you could save.
Welcome back in the garage. If you're just joining us, we had Brauner from the LA Auto Show that was joining us and telling us all the new and exciting stuff there, and recipes under the hood. Yeah, I had to add that. I had to put that in there. And we got Tim.
I love that.
Yeah, there you go. We got Tim Adcock from Phenix Industries joining us, and he's telling us about his latest product. Just finished telling us all the night fitting going on and what you're adding to the catalog. And as I was saying before the break, good. That's a good problem to have. If you're adding to the catalog, you're making new catalogs, and I guess it's a good problem to have, but that's going to cost a lot in printing. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, the idea is to get to the point where when you're thinking things, you're thinking Phoenix, and people know that they come to us, and not only will they find what they need, we've got it in stock. And, you know, right now we're running about a 96% fill rate on our orders, which is better than what you'll find here in the industry. So, you know, everybody at the last minute, generally the last job to be done is to do your thing, and so you got to be ready to respond when the bell rings.
Yeah,
So
you know what makes me happy about your product and everything is, you know, most of it's all nickel, or the nickel color stuff. It's the black stuff. Boy, back in the day, remember? It was hard to get a hold of blue and red.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last wait for, we waited the last minute on 640. Guys helped us out with, and Mitchell did that. Used your fittings. Where'd you use all the fittings at?
Yeah, and the whole fuel system, power steering system, the intercooler has its own system, a lot of your fittings and hose, water system. They're everywhere on that car. Yeah.
It was great service.
What was your impression of using those fittings?
They're really great. I love them. I think they're a lot better than some of the other fittings I've used. They work well, and you know, some other fittings you struggle to get on the hose and this and that, and yours seem to work great.
You can tell the difference in the quality when you're using, like, installing them.
Anybody has any questions, please give us at 800-336-2225. This is a guy that'll answer them for you. He knows everything. Plumbing. You're the plumbing guru, Tim. I just made you that guy.
Hey, flag tape, folks. I want to get that on.
I mean, tell us about some other products and stuff, new stuff you got coming out.
Well, here's a simple one that just a lot of builders out there, a lot with the VA and you can get that in a lot of configurations. But if you're wanting to do a water system in one of the problems that you encounter is getting that water pump bung out the team belt. And so we come out with a press-in bung, presses into the existing water pump, and now it brings it out to a -16 fitting end. You can just start your water system from there and do a braided hose, which is a really nice finish if you're installing an LS motor. That's easy enough. The last step we need to do, I'll give you one more quick product, and I think you've got questions for us, but we've come out with all stainless steel brake lines. These are made crimped brake lines that are not the stainless steel. The nuts on the end are stainless steel. Them polished. Once you polish stainless, you never have to polish it again. But you can have a complete brake system using Phenix all the way through the system. Stainless steel finish.
Wow.
And that's the best way to avoid corrosion and avoid moisture problems. And it's a bulletproof brake system, which if you're
gonna do that stuff, you need to, and you want it to last. I mean, yeah, stainless may be a little bit more expensive, but you're already building a car, you're spending money. I would always definitely recommend stainless, because the other stuff's just it's gonna rust, and you're gonna be unhappy, and people are gonna see it, and have problems down the line. So I think it is the way to go. You know what? We're kind of running out of time here, Tim. But we have a gift card giveaway right now, and I think we have some winners that have been, don't we?
We do. How many winners?
Yeah.
Cards are we?
So I mean, I think we should do it because shoot, the show's almost up. So we should get into making these people happy.
To announce the winners.
Can she announce the winner, Tim?
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
Okay, and I wanted to say Phoenix is not spelled like the city. It's actually Pheix.
Yes.
So when you're looking for Phenix Industries, spell it incorrectly.
Yes. Very good on that. Better hurry.
Okay.
We're coming up on
Here are the gift certificates. Ronnie Wise from Carmichael, Pennsylvania.
Yay!
Jay Ernst from Lancaster, California. Woo-woo! William Roberts from Glendale, Arizona.
Yay!
Ed De La Cruz from Alice, Texas.
There you go.
4 big
Very
winners,
cool.
$50 certificates from Phenix Industries.
Very cool, very cool. All right, Tim, well, we got to take a break, and when we come back, we'll wrap up, and so just hang tight. We'll be back. You're listening to CRN Digital Talk.
Jay Farner here of Quicken Loans. We're thrilled to have helped over 125,000 homeowners save money by refinancing with but there are millions more of you who could be getting big money on your home loans by getting harped. With Harp, you may be able to finance with Quicken Loans even if your home has lost value. For example, if you owe $3,000 on your mortgage, but your home's only worth $150,000, Quicken Loans may still be able to help you get harped and start saving. Or if your current mortgage is higher than 3.99%, give us a call today at 800-QUICKEN. And for 3 years now, J.D. Power & Associates ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. Once again, if your current mortgage is higher than 3.99%, or if you owe more than your home is worth, call Quicken Loans today at 800-QUICKEN or go to QuickenLoans.com.
For J.D. Associates award information, visit jdpower.com. Important terms and conditions. Call us for cost information. Lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
I'm Chris Carter at thegossiper.com. Celebrity Intel brief. After Spears and who was one of her reported rebound flings, the lines get a little blurred, so find out more in a second. But first, Larry Manetti was Rick in Magnum P.I., and now appears on the new Hawaii Five-0. He brings a galaxy of Hollywood stars to the show he hosts each week with his wife Nancy. Listen to the PM show with Larry and Nancy Tuesday evenings at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on CNN Digital Talk Radio. Perez Hill reports that after Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake long ago, he hooked with blurred line singer Robin Thicke. To a source, Britney was the top of her game, and Robin was recognized and develop a reputation as a young singer, and Britney was the biggest thing in showbiz. It's worth noting that Robin and Paula Patton had been together in high school, so this would have been in that time frame. His reps noted that anything ever happened between him and Spears. Perez pointed out, we didn't hear anything about the story, though, until now. For all your up-to-the-minute celebrity, thegossipbrigade.com.
So we'll talk about Dandy Don's ice cream in a box. The Sunday in a box is $149.95. What that is 25 ice cream sundaes and all toppings, all shipped to you with dry ice overnight, and you can have your own sundae bar. 25 scoops of ice cream, and you choose the flavors. 10 toppings, which is hot fudge, caramel, strawberry, marshmallow, cream, with sprinkles, peanuts, almonds, M&Ms, Oreos, granola, chopped up sugar cones. How do you get it? You go online to dandydons.com, DANDYDONS.com, and click on ice cream bars.
Stand by.
Choose your own ice cream flavors, and cost $149.95 plus shipping. To dandydons.com. Order it. DANDYDONS, Dandy Don made ice cream. Bye.
You're hot. Whoa! We are back. Garage. And we are what I little inside my head said really. We are hot.
Mics are hot.
Mics are hot. Anyways, we are running out of time, and I'm sorry, Tim. The hour is so fast. I mean, we're just like, all of a sudden I'm looking at my going, what? Oh shoot! What we got? People want to ask us questions, but we're gonna have to just get you on a segment all by yourself next time. That's all we're gonna have to do. You know what I mean?
Love to do it. I would love to do it.
Yeah, because you were great. It was great having you on, and everybody, please check out Phenix Industries to do fittings and all their brake fittings and fuel fittings and power steering fittings, made easy. And the best part about them is made in America. That's what I love.
Made in the. Are you guys in Riverside?
You know, right now he is functioning out of Riverside, California. Eventually, we'll be moving all of our manufacturing to Eagle, Idaho.
Really?
See, mid-America.
Yes.
Wow.
And now you're our
man.
neighbors.
Can you take us too? Can we, since you're moving, why don't you just come on by, we'll throw all our stuff in, and we'll head out there with you.
Can I ask you one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. You know, I noticed on your website on phenixindustries.com, you have race car drivers on there. You have Circle Track, you have Race Road. What is that? Are you sponsoring these drivers?
You know, a lot of these guys are customers of ours that use our fittings in their shops that are dealers and so forth. And we highlight dealers because our marketing from the beginning was to put our fittings in the hands of people who actually use it.
There you go.
That way, if somebody comes to buy one from them, they get not only a good fitting, they get great advice. So
yeah.
That's who those people are. They're all dealers.
Awesome. Very cool. And I mean, and your prices are so good. I mean, that's a good part about your product is your prices. They're very competitive, if not, you know, a little bit cheaper, higher quality. That's what I like about it.
We like to think it's less expensive, not cheap.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry, exactly. Less expensive. Sorry about that. Yeah, you gotta watch how I speak. I kind of speak freely. Just fly on my tongue sometimes.
Oh, we know
In
from.
trouble. Yeah. But
Well,
yeah.
Tell your callers to contact Phenix Industries. They can get a hold of me, and I'll be happy to answer any of their questions offline.
That would be great. Yeah. Call Tim up. What's your number over there as well?
Actually, if you call Phenix Industries at the main office, which is 951-780-9330, they'll be able to get you through to me.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I thank you for everything. Thank you for the cards. You just made some people very happy today. They're going to love your product, and we're going to keep putting out the word for you guys.
Thanks so much. I appreciate all you do.
Got it, Tim, and we'll talk to you soon. We got to wrap the show. That's it. So sure to tune in next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time for another edition of The Garage. As always, thank you, Steel Rubber Products.
Steel Rubber Products.
SteelRubber.com, right? Best rubber products around. Would you concur?
I would concur. I have used them, and I love them.
She loves their rubber products. Great. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. If you get a chance, head out to the LA Auto Show this weekend. Cool deal. We'll see you next week.
Hey, good show. Next time.
See you next week. You're always welcome in the garage at Bodie Stroud. Presented by Steel Rubber Products. www.steelrubber.com on CRN.